So, at the end of the last stream, we were flashing back to Alan Wake's time in the Dark Place. And did he actually get out?
Hear the dark presence.
No, not quite.
It's gone.
Oh, we've got to do this bit again? Okay, fine. Oh, shit, really? Physical copy of Alan Wake 2 arrived last night, a few months ahead of the rest of the collector's edition. Nice. Excellent work. Now, we did do this before, but apparently it didn't save. So, got a little bit to do here, which is down this way, right, I think? This way. Oh, hello. What the fuck was that? Okay, that's not how it goes. Got killed by the dark presence. Trapped in a loop.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Which way was I meant to go here? Oh, this way. Was it this way? No, this isn't right. Where am I going? I'm lost. It's been 3 days since I played the game. Murder site. So I do need to turn around. I am lost. Is it this way? No, it's down there. It's that way. It's that tunnel there.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Run, Alan, run! Faster than that. Faster than that, Alan. Yep, keep on looking behind you. That won't slow you down. Does sound good though, doesn't it?
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. Was always out there. Hunting me.
Always. Yeah, it's like I said, it did become rather less presency and rather more corporeally, didn't it? You could see it. And this is where we had, yeah, so we'll see this again. This is quite nice actually. We get to refresh ourselves what happened at the end of the last stream. You don't own an Oh Dear Diner mug? Have you? I'm assuming you've tried. You do own a thermos? Nice.
I found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Penis on screen. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow last. Oh, shadow cast. The third eye now open. To project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. Are they talking about Scratch? Too many mugs. I think everyone has too many mugs. How many mugs does
Something
one
had
person
shifted.
need?
I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. We can't hear you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Now, Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence.
I guess this
Help
is the
me.
overlap then.
Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Beckoning. In Night Springs, solar system in your soup. Okay. We saw this. Cool. Continue. Get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. And I'm sure we won't encounter anything scary on the way. Now, that is not the way that we came in. I guess because the other way is blocked, so we need to find a different way out. Assuming there's nothing to see over there. It's quite dark over there. Yeah, that's scary. They must have sold Oh Dear Dino mugs, surely. Must have been some merch that they had. Ah, this is one of those things where you've got to approach it at the right angle, right? For some inspiration.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence.
Overlapping, you say?
Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
I can review echoes. Is there more? It's not here, is it? Writer's Journey? Or is it?
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness.
No, it isn't
the
it,
scene
but...
of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels.
What's
It's
that
a
thing?
previous draft of my writing. Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Okay. Echoes.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it.
I think we've heard the entire thing.
hanging in
Right?
the
It's
air.
we're not going to get
A
anything else
meaning,
from this.
the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into...
Yeah, there's nothing new there. Okay, cool. Hello? Oh! My Google Assistant just... Shut up. Stop. Just thought I wanted to hear about Halloween costumes. I don't know why. Just started talking. Thing is, I was a little bit nervous because last time my Google Assistant started randomly talking on stream, it told everyone my address! It was my old address, to be fair, but still, it was less than ideal. Parliament Tower Plaza. I know it's Plaza, you fools. Cool, so we're back on the station platform, which is nice. We did already pick... Oh no, we tried to pick up this word, but we couldn't. We tried... That good enough? You bitch. I can't do any rewriting here, can I?
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
What new story beat? Okay, let's get out. Let's go home. The light.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Good. Do we need to take that? I guess we probably do. Can we get out of here without it? Oh, look, the dark place. Opening soon. A photography and videography exhibition by Alice Wake. Now that's interesting, because that actually looks like it's painted onto the tiles rather than being placed over. I mean, Greg, how badly do you want some of these posters? I need them all. Okay, we have a light. Don't think that's given us anything. But we have an extra charge that we can put somewhere else if we need to. Is that the building opposite?
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home?
No.
Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Don't believe it.
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Oh, you found the game speed option. Make it go fast now. Play even more games. Faster. I quite like the speed of Balatro though. I like that when you start getting enough, it starts ramping and ramping up. Speed, 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 speed. That's really satisfying. The phone's ringing. God, that sounds so much like the hotline. I don't know if it's meant to or if it's just they use the same sound. Where is it coming from though? Over there? A dark place. Dark place, dark place, dark place, dark place. In between.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Mr. Door. Hello.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello?
Okay. Why is my torch not out? There we go. I mean, there's no way he would write her back in. You must have the wherewithal to not do that, Alan.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim.
Feel like
The
a
cult,
victim.
using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way,
Inadvertently.
Alice Wake, his ex, she knew
Ex?
things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
What have you done? And then if she is it just him manifesting an image of her, or has she actually been brought back down here? Because this is quite clearly the dark place. It's Nightmare Town, it's the dark place. But what you write down here, we've seen, can affect what happens in the outside world, in the real world. Going up. Elevator! Haunting. Initiation.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Why? I mean, I don't know if this is intentional, but it's a nice little trap for any darkness that might come up there. Obliterate them immediately.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters. I mean, one of these is not like the other. Where's that one in colour? The only one of her.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Okay. A kerfuffle has occurred. Oh, look! It's our logo. This does not feel like the same apartment that we played in the first game.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Hi, Perp.
This symbol wasn't here before.
Is it becoming a place of power? Is it converting itself into a motel and casino? Isn't even close. No, it's not, is it? It's an entirely different apartment. It's way more open plan.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Locate the memory card. Locate the memory card. Video art doc on screens. Multiple screens. Focal point of the dark place. Makes a focal point, or is the focal point because of the presence of art? Or attracts art? Part 1. See, it says part 1.
Alice's memory card.
What have you taken photos of? And are they going to upset me?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan.
And I ruined her dreams.
We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong.
And I had a terrible nightmare.
And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault.
So she has no
Hell,
recollection.
I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back.
Except he
Haunting me.
wasn't. Oh, that's why the cameras are set up. You're
Then
trying
it
to
got
catch
violent.
the images of his ghost.
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Yeah, because we read about that in Control.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Are you now?
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
So I wonder what effect the flashes had on Scratch, because he was still vulnerable to light, right? Because we saw him get shone away in the previously on Alan Wake stuff with Sam Lake. So I wonder if she was inadvertently, accidentally protecting herself with the camera flashes. This could be where they lived before the apartment in Alan Wake 2, but that's just my headcanon. When I played this at launch, the sync was off, and I was trying to figure out why Remedy would do that as if it was on purpose. Trying to find meaning in the bugs. What does it mean? Why is it out of sync? It's like it's not real. I suspect I may have been doing the same thing with reflections in this. I spent so much time looking in the mirrors yesterday on Sunday going, I can't see myself. And I don't know why, because I know that Remedy can do reflections. So why haven't they? What does it mean? Especially with so much meaning attached to mirrors and mentions of reflections and mirrors in this game. Why would they make the mirrors not work? Maybe I'm right. I don't know. Maybe it is a thing, or maybe it's just that they couldn't be bothered, or needed to cut down on something. What am I doing now? I'm still trying to find Alice. Look for Alice. Where have you gone? Maybe Red Study's open. No. She's not back in the bedroom. Read the emails. In here? Or is that something that we can do in here? In the kitchen, okay. I was going to say something, I forgot what it was. I'm not seeing any emails. Booster Greg, you have spoiled me. Now I know there's going to be emails here later. And I won't be able to enjoy the emails as if they're new. It's fine. I do need to do something though. I need to find Alice. But where is she? Maybe I need to interact with this again. I don't think so. I think it's just going to replay it. Banned! Or maybe I do. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. See you, Greg.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Uh-oh. Return by Scratch. Well. So he didn't write Return? Or maybe he seems to have forgotten that he wrote Return. Because it seemed as though the way that it was going was that he wrote Return but then was edited by Scratch for his own purposes. But maybe he didn't even write it in the first place. I don't know.
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this long ending road.
Just gonna enjoy the music because I can.
What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back.
We had this music before, didn't we? This was used in a previous chapter. But in Saga's story. Wonder if that means anything. Continue. It's a very good song. It is that. The other side. The mirror world. There are 17 mirrors in the mirror world.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days.
Always. Perpetually.
You got out of the Dark Place by writing a
couple of
novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Synchronized sips.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow.
In the overlap.
With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
And there's still the whole question of Casey's existence.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Heard of the cult of the tree?
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Is the
Creepy
cult
bunch,
of the word?
in the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
But yours was the cult of the word. Was it edited to become cult of the tree, or are they independent?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, If I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
You get to profile Wake. Exciting. What have you written on your pad? What have you written on your pad? Dark Presence got Nightingale trapped in Lake Dark Place 2010. NYC but not NYC. Wrote book to get out. Dark Presence Scratch alias. Scratch changed Wake's books. Changed his reality at DFS. Special light switch. Right then, Wake. Let's talk to your mind.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
You wrote it.
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
The Cult and the Clicker is a great pub name. I think it might be more suited to a band name. The Cult and the Clicker. They sound like they make good music.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington.
Yeah.
He's hunting Wake.
That's no surprise, is it?
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Okay, we have some new things for the case board. We have a whole new case. The story. Oops, how do I do this? That one. Alan Wake interview.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Sounds good. Where is the clicker? The cult has it. I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. And there's more case work to do. Oh, really? Including in the 17 clues in the story? What the hell? Oh, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, boy. Case board. The story. How do I zoom out?
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Maybe it was. Then Scratch got his dirty mitts on it. Oh, there's so many clues. There is an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Oops. I got pressing buttons. Dark Presence can sometimes take its appearance. How? Why? Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. An evil twin is a bit convenient. You reckon maybe he's just his Scratch inhabits the same body as Wake? And we've got a split personality thing going on. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. How do I zoom out? There we go. How does reality change the rules? It doesn't go there. Oh, okay. Light and the Dark Presence. It would make sense the light is effective against the Dark Presence too. What is this? Okay. Well-lit areas are safe from the Dark Presence and the Taken. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Well, I obviously can't let that happen. Fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has the power to change reality. So whatever you write in the dark place becomes reality? It can't be that simple. It's not. You need to play by the rules, lest it collapse. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. How to stop the story. There's still time to fix this. Rewrite it. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. That gives us only 2 days to stop this. Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed, and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. The clicker, you say? A magic light switch? Where do I even start with that? Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. Another world that entire time? The dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake is a gateway to some other world? I mean, you've seen the overlap.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
Wasn't a good one.
Wild stuff.
Wild stuff. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem.
Makes sense.
Yeah, does it? Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Recite a poem, put a heart through a hole, you enter a different reality. Did that not go there? Oops.
No.
The overlap. It can't be supported by... Oh, it must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Can't just be an urban legend. This is for later. Okay, very well. There's more case stuff, though. What's this? The Cult of the Tree. What have we got here? The cult could be followers of Scratch. What does this say up here? Who's involved? Or is it the goal? Working with / for someone. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? Does also imply that Scratch was out before Wake was. As opposed to them both coming out at the same time. You're hiding pages.
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here.
Also, what about the sheriff?
This is all I have. Be careful with them.
Yeah, because the sheriff, we still have questions about the sheriff. And he saw the sheriff in the
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time.
Yes.
In the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Okay.
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Is this going to be related to... her kid and what happened to her kid? We're talking about trailers and we're talking about local girl, so I'm assuming this is Rose related. Oh shit, there's more on the case board. Trail of the Cult. I guess it goes here.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. they're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
You're not even real. You're fictional. From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Can we now? Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Okay, interesting. It splits and we get to choose. I wonder if there's going to be points where it becomes blocked until you've done a certain part in the other person's story. That is cool, yeah. It kind of makes me wonder how far you can go with one story. Are we concerned about this? Switch reality through a bucket of, through some spilled darkness. That seems sus. Saga also has a shoebox. What's on the missing poster? Dog. Oh, adorable. Oh. That coffee bean sign was in the Night Spring story. His little socks. Okay. Artie and the janitors. I mean, come on. I need these posters. I need all of them. Okay. I want to play as Saga for a bit, given that we've done quite a lot of Alan over the last couple of streams. Let's go. Who do you know who lives in a trailer?
Hi, welcome.
Hi. Track down. I've got to drive to Watery. Okay, drive, don't walk. You right there, dude? You look comfortable? What? Hi. Why are you staring at me? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Don't stare. It's rude.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages.
Very
Just like
safe
our
for
coffee.
children.
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin.
From a magic thermos.
Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
Cheery.
It's not haunted. No.
It's not haunted.
Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park.
They are not poisoned.
Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks.
Why?
Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Why do kids get discounts on propane tanks?
Third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly
You
sorry.
want to go to Coffee World? Me too.
We've called a professional
Sounds like a
electrician.
blast.
In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Hello, window cleaner. Do you know a man called Artie? Who's this?
Hello?
Okay. Let's go to Watery. A bottle of Watery. Where's my car? Is that mine? That's not mine. That's some
Swear I
tourists.
brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about.
Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
So clearly this place has a reputation. It's not. It's known for its weird happenings. It's not just the Bureau who are investigating. It's the public. Watery. The Watery public.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there.
I suspect
Meanwhile,
backup when
I think me and
it
Wake will
doesn't
have a
break will be
chat.
control.
Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery.
She has...
I should ask around.
Taken to this remarkably easily. The Laughing Naki, fresh seafood. Finish, right? That's Finish. I saw some other Finish around, or what looked like Finish. Oh, it's Suomi Hall.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
This place certainly is past its heyday. 13 years ago, here, Bright Falls was pretty bustling, but it's absolutely derelict now.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Cool. You got nothing to say? Okay. There you go, up there as well. Järvisenvin. Probably absolutely butchered that pronunciation, but I'm assuming that looks pretty Finnish. Okay, somewhere around here. It's a trailer park, and also maybe a map, and here is an open door.
Okay
Artie?
then. Catchy tune.
Is that Artie? Hi. This is where he hangs out when he's not maintaining the oldest house, which, by the way, he can come and go from apparently. Disco Elysium. Okay, interesting. Right. I mean, fun, excellent, great. However, we need to run some ads. So gonna stand up for 3 minutes, and then when we come back, we're gonna listen to more of Artie singing. See you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. It's the Bacon Stop. Hello, Green Raccoon Noir. Welcome to the Bacon Stop. How you doing? Thanks for raiding. How was Overwatch 2? Did you win your games? It's quite loud, isn't it? Let me turn the down a touch. Actually, maybe that's my headphones.
Do you know where... Artie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
She knew my name. Artie's in the middle of his show. We all won matches. Congrats. Well done. We're listening to a Finnish janitor sing, who is also the janitor in the oldest house in Control. Sausage Flash, I saw it. Which is weird. A film by Thomas Zane. Okay, Tom the Poet, a pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness. A terrifyingly strange dive into the dark depths of an artist's mind. Written and directed by Thomas Zane, based on a novel by Alan Wake. Okay. You lurk away. Thanks for bringing the guys over. We'll take good care of them. So Alan Wake invented Thomas Zane then, that's for sure. According to that, at least. I guess. The doppelganger in the art and life of Thomas Zane, originally Thomas Zane, the auteur. Guest lecture by the president of the Bright Falls Film Society, Thomas Emerson. So this was 24th of November. Guest lecture by the president. Okay, so it's not Zane. Discussing Zane's early career in Finland. His mysterious disappearance in 1970, so he is still missing. Okay. Playing his own dark double in the films. The poet, the writer, the diver, Thomas the Rhymer. His lost work. Interesting. Very interesting. Moose Fest meets Swarmy Hall. Raffles, karaoke, and skits. Welcome to Coffee World. One-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilmo Koskel, who, with the help of his brother Jaakko, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with its various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, had its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Ilmo a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages, and right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all the rides, thrills and excitements you could ask for, and of course, lots of delicious fresh coffee, both hot and iced. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas. An idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me is that my many successful businesses is... But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, that's like having a favourite child. Having to choose a favourite child, it's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is of course a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic. And the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee at least, I bet. Yes, and also propane. Delicious propane. Okay, I'm assuming this is like credits or something. People who help make the game happen. Can I see what's on these? Just bits of finish. Okay, interesting. Not what I was expecting in here, I'll be honest. Ah, map, that's what I was looking for though. Can we actually go to Coffee World? We are here, downtown. Okay, so this looks like there's some kind of blockage there. Investigation. Ah, here's the trailer park. So we need to go over this side. Can we go to Coffee World? Have they actually made it? Let's see. Ask around about the trailer, it reckons. Is the thing to do. But no one wants to talk. Everyone's listening to Artie. Is that translating the music? Just realised. Got nothing to say? Okay. Road's clear. Excuse me. You have nothing to say to me. Just checking the weather. Okay. Fish place is closed. I guess we'll walk down a bit. Can you... Valhalla Nursing Home. Okay.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson.
Yggdrasil.
Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters.
Thor and Odin? Oh, God.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else.
I think I recall seeing a document in Control that implied that Yggdrasil was one of the first manifestations of the oldest house. Because obviously it blends into whatever time it is. And I think that's what Yggdrasil was. Are you from around here?
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home.
I've never been there.
Take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
But we haven't met.
Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
He owns the
And where is
coffee
Ilmo?
thing as well.
I saw
The Coffee World.
Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
See you around.
Let's put it on the board. Let's put it on the board. Oh, hang on. Does this go here? There's a trailer park nearby called Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
You'd think. What have we got here? For later.
I need to find Ilmo Koskela.
To the bridge then, or what was formerly the bridge. Good God, this place is a shithole. Got nothing to say? Okay.
Hey, Saga!
Why does everyone know me?
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the web.
Did we talk to him before?
Great to see you back in Watery, Saga.
I don't remember
Everyone
talking to him
in town
before.
missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
Okay, yeah, so we don't know about them. What? Okay.
Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
I'm looking for a trailer.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry.
What the hell is happening? I don't live
Must be
here.
hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
What?
It's like they remember a different reality.
Yeah.
Is the horror story messing with their memories?
Or messing with mine. Hi, Booster Greg. We've arrived in Watery. And everyone knows us. Or have I?
So what is Coffee World?
Here we go again.
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it?
Yes, we watched the whole thing.
Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
Can't imagine what it's going to be. About your commercials.
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Jaakko here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
I need to figure this out with profiling.
Did Coffee World come into being because they wrote a trailer for it? Is that, do you reckon? Maybe. Coffee World wasn't a thing until they wrote a jokey trailer for it, and then it came into being, and now they run it.
Flooding did this?
Okay, we've got some work to do. Some profiling. The Koskelas. The two of them, they share an eye. A third eye.
Ilmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Jaakko, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Would recommend finding all the campaign posters for Mayor Setter. Okay, we'll take a look around.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Jaakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Okay.
What's the point?
Guys.
People come into your
Okay,
life,
before we do that, were there more posters up this way? Because we saw his stand. He wasn't talking to us. We found one of them at least. Did you? By the way, Greg, when you played Night Springs, did you turn on the speaker name tags and the subtitles like I was advised to? Stand up for justice. There's nothing to do around here.
Better is better. I love it when these rhyme.
You always have them on? Okay, that was good. I usually just go with whatever the default is. Accessibility. I mean, I think the text itself is generally enough. I think.
Saga!
Hello.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer.
Do I have to take the hiking trail?
Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yaku and I have to head to Bright Falls. Spare
Coffee
keys are in
World.
the gift shop safe.
Yes, we get to
I'll
go
call
to
ahead
Coffee
and,
World.
have someone get them out for you.
No.
Oh, the road's flooded. But if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
To Coffee World. Yes, you get to go to
Call
Coffee
the
World.
gift shop so they can give Saga a hand.
Excellent. Kalevala
Nothing?
Nights.
What am I paying them for? Guess they're busy. Ay, Vito, Vito. Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing. Yep. Must be busy at the park. These are off-peak hours, Jaakko. They're just slacking.
Interesting, they're still talking English. Yum, me too. I've got sweet potato chips in the freezer.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
Oh god, it looks absolutely terrifying. I also have potato croquettes available to me as well. Oh god, Coffee World is slightly underwhelming. Slightly underwhelming. Oh good. Does that mean my trip to Coffee World is going to be slightly adventurous? I love it. Coffee World. We need to see more of the park, because so far all we've seen is one absolutely terrifying ride. What was that? Hello.
Fuck!
Jesus Christ.
FBI, show yourself!
That's a taken. It's a speedy one as well. Why? Please don't be throwing axes at me.
Weapons.
I've got my flashlight and my gun. Shit, turn my light off. Mistake. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, you're down. Why, hello. I need to remember that I can do the quick turny thing. Where are you? You bitch! Oh, okay, I run out of ammo though.
More people turning into Taken.
Good job, I've
Is
got a
this the
shotgun.
cult? Or the story? Or both?
Lime drinks. I need to heal. What can I do? Will this do? Oh yeah, then press R2 to heal. It's not a huge amount of health. Let's go again. Ooh, it's eerie, isn't it? Nothing up this way? Oh no, there is. Okay, fine. Why has it got so dark? Hunting shack. Is this a safe house? What? Bullshit. You kidding me? Gotcha. Ah. Two, 4, 9, 942, 924.
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local. A man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
Lovely. Is there anything more to see here? Radio from Marty. Okay. And we've watched there's 6 of them. Excellent. Haven't done a manual save for a while. Let's overwrite this. Box.
Another locked box.
Is that related to the... Do you reckon? Maybe. If you take the crossbow, put it back when you're done. I changed the code as asked. What did I say? 924. 942 249 294. What have I not done? 492 429. Okay, that's not a thing then. I was wondering. It's a cult box, isn't it? It's got the symbols on it. What is this? Coffee World, okay. Don't know if these are anything. Another one there. Maybe it's... Oh, look. Okay, so there's 1 arrow in 5, 2 in 2, and 3 in 7. So 5, 2, 7. Give that a go. 5, 2, 7. Yes! He's a genius. I've got a crossbow. If you aren't wearing the mask, this does not belong to you. Well, I'm going to have it anyway. Excellent. Find the crossbow. Got 1 shot on it. Are there any arrows in there? Can I pull them out of the wall? Yes, I can. Okay, fun. What's the capacity? 1 arrow. Now, here's the question that I'm going to try. If I fire it, can I pull it out again? I can! Okay, that's nice. Okay, interesting. I think for now, though, we will stick with the shotgun. Maybe we will put the crossbow on. Can I put it also? No, you can't. Okay, I'll put it here. Oh, we should also... What's this? This is handgun ammo. Okay, that's good. I've got the med kit there. What's that? Shotgun shells. And I've got a propane tank just in my pocket. Okay. Tell you what, also, because we've got this first aid kit, fully restores health. Let's put that in here. Reload that. Shotgun. Okay, here we go. Goodo. I'll also just drop a quick save down there now that we've got that. Don't know if it matters. Is that kind of thing. Okay then, where is this super spooky theme park? Oh, God. How do I get there? Balatro on faster setting makes me feel like an addict. Maybe you are an addict. What's that? Oh, a saw. Okay, that's no good for us. Where are we now? We are... Oh, wow, we went wrong. Okay, so... Left, and then left again, and then follow the main path. Wait. I'm confused. How do I get out of this area? 6? That was generous, I think. Down this way? I think this is the right way. Yes. And then down this way. Come on. Are you kidding me? 4 shells to get you down? Tell me a little rock there while being dead. This is where I came from. Oh, we need to... wait. Oh, I see. And cross here. Jesus. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, hello. We didn't ask Alan about the lunchboxes. Didn't know if he knows anything about them. This is one of the control... Yeah, it is. Is it? One of the nursery rhyme things? I'll have the ammo. Someone left their shoes here.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hi, hero. I think a few pieces of paper from my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these stashes, but I don't know which ones. I posted some online, and they're getting pretty good reviews, but I'd appreciate if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. Hero. Being referred to as hero, and we are indeed the hero of the story. At least I think we are. Right, we picked up 5 fragments there. That was quite generous. We've got 9. It's still not enough for anything, though. Oh, wait, what was that? We've got other magazines. Bows and the gunsmith. Oh, look. Interesting. We upgrade each weapon separately. Okay, cool. Still need 12, though, to upgrade anything. So we'll leave that for now. Can we go down to that house? Careful about houses in lakes. The ranger cabin. How do we get down there? It's not letting me go. Oh, look. Guess this is a not yet. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. It's not a lake. It's a puddle. Oh boy. It's a pond. It's not a lake, it's a pond. Okay. God, a spooky theme park. But Coffee World's meant to be fun and joyous, not spooky and creepy. Oh no, not the birds again. Keep your bloody birds. What the fuck? How do people normally... I guess they go on the main road. I'm sneaking in a back way. Coffee World. Jesus Christ. Guys, this is horrible. Come on. There's no way this is open to the public. Best in town. Hot dogs and cold drinks. Oh look, a shitter. How lovely. Open daily store. Open daily store. Icewood. Okay. Now, we are approaching our inventory limit. I might just take a look at it in a moment. This is my dream theme park. Scratch on the hunt.
Scratch stalked through the forest. A terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him. His army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality.
No, thank you.
He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him on. Let the final Deerfest commence.
Couple of edits there. He was so close to claiming it, let the final DFS commence. He didn't scribble anything out in this one, though. Oh yeah, look, when you actually go into the read mode, it goes italic for the bits that was added. The bits that were added, I suppose. It is 10 past 10? But it's so dark. I'm assuming it's the morning. Oh, really? 4 is the maximum stack size for crossbow bolts? That's not a lot. Propane tank. Batteries. And we've still got 4 slots. Maybe we're okay for now. If we need to, we'll come back.
Hello?
Oh, God.
Anyone here?
Fresh Pot
Nope.
Gift Shop.
Did they get
open
out?
10 a.m.
Did the Taken
no.
get them? Or were they turned into Taken?
This is
I'll
absolutely
need to get the key to the
horrible.
trailer park myself.
Oh,
Ilmo said the
my
key is kept in the gift
God.
shop safe.
Okay, first things first. Get me to the case board. Oh wow, there's loads. What the hell? Oh yeah, a new lunchbox, of course, and a cult stash. This was in the watery area. Better in my hands than theirs. And also the lunchbox. We've got a lot of cases on the go. Fan fiction? Do I even want to know? Are they, did Rose write these? Fact versus fiction. Oh yes,
Wake
of
says
course.
the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
And there's nothing new. Okay, the Trail of the Cult. Coffee World.
Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key.
And also massively run down. Wait, what was that? The trailer park key? Oops. Ah, fuck's sake. Come on. Cases. The story. The story is affecting more people's memories. Will my memories changed? Have my memories changed? The clicker. And something for later. Fact versus fiction. Rose recognized me at Bright Falls. Say I moved away after Logan died. Logan's part in the story. Logan is not dead, but what else did the story change about her life? Knowing this might help me fight this thing. But is it only affecting their memories of reality? Because if it's actually affecting reality, then your daughter is dead. But she doesn't know, because she wasn't part of the change? But then she would... very confusing. Ilmo owned the trailer park where I supposedly lived, called me his funniest resident. Finally, someone appreciates my jokes, but seriously, what kind of life did I live there? I don't imagine it's going to be anything important, given that I can't read it, but... Hey, the lock is jammed again. I forced it last time with a screwdriver, which has disappeared again. Put shit back when you use it. Maintenance log. Coffee World entrance sign defaced, cleaned with detergent. Waxed sign should be good until someone tags it again tomorrow. Slow roaster pod is stuck, won't swing. Hit it with some WD-40, seems good for now. Fallen tree near Lake Lagoon, should probably call the tree guy. Chains sort of removed, keeping the wood. Several burned out bulbs on percolator, replaced and ordered more bulbs. Squeaking on latte lagen carby. Tighten the bolts, less bad now. Percolator control panel jammed, removed front with screwdriver. Found a penny in there. Okay. Does this open? No, it does not.
Need something to jimmy it open with.
Do I have a jimmying thing? I mean, this is not going to work. Can I jimmy it open with the cult necklace? No. What about a heart? Can I use a heart to jimmy it open? No. Okay. I imagine there's going to be a screwdriver around here somewhere. Maybe by the percolator. Whichever one the percolator is. Which one's this one? The slow roaster. Jesus, I was expecting a theme park. This is just someone who's bought some rides off eBay. Oh, God. Look, that's the ticket booth. Just a gazebo and a deck chair. It's perfect. I mean, sure.
There's another cult stash.
Yes, there is. What does it say? Only striped cups. Okay. Which I'm assuming are going to be around here somewhere for us to look at. There's a clue for how we get into it. Oh, I think I've worked that out. What that means. Toilet's out of order. It's going to be on the right, isn't it? Only striped ones. So we've got 4. 7. I mean, why do they make it so easy? They're meant to be your secret stashes. I guess they need to be able to... I mean, if they're leaving them for their members. Is it 2, 4, 7, and... Oh wait, no, what does it go up to? 1, 4, 7, and...
But what about the poo?
1, 4, and 7. Coffee will make you poo. 1, 4, 7. That's why they have the toilets. The porta potties. Do not take what is not yours. I will take what the bloody hell I like. Okay, well that was worth doing. Oh boy. Oh boy. A flare. Okay. Oh shit. Of course, we have flares. I need to equip them really, don't I? Where should I put them?
What's that got to do with my knob?
My knob is a flare. My knob blinds everyone who dares look at it. Now, we've been in there before. That's how we came in here. Where are the other rides? Oh, God. Absolutely terrifying. Review notes. Pro. Coffee themed names for the rides. Mildly amusing. 2. Nice view of Watery from the top of the Ferris wheel. 3. The mascots were trying their best. 4. What else? Okay coffee. Cons. Rickety rides. 2. Creepy mood. Money hungry owner. They killed the poor moose? What? 2 out of 5 stars. Oh no. They deserve better than that. Although, actually, saying that, I'm not sure they do. Is there more of this? Oh, the percolator. Which I think is what... Oh, is this a map? I can't pick this up? Please hold. Oops, that's not right. How do I make it go down? There we go. Saga? Trying to read the sign. No littering, no spilling hot coffee on yourself or others. We are not liable. Don't feed the wildlife. Don't pet Mocker the moose. He bites. Oh, but they killed Mocker the moose. Now, I do want to check out the roller coaster. Can we actually go in here? Wait. Come on. Smile! Smile, Saga! Do I have any options? Camera, effects. Can we brighten it up a bit? Lighting. Oh my god, that's terrifying. But also, yeah, that's kind of okay. Hang on, what if we bring the brightness down? Bring the brightness down, put the flash on. I love how shit that looks. Frame. We can't do what's it? Facial expressions. Oh god, okay. Right, get your torch back out. So the percolator, the espresso express. I think what we're going to want is at the percolator, so we'll go and check out the espresso express first. What terrible arches, just metal. Bare metal. The Huatari Well from 1913. Legends say this is the dwelling place of the evil water spirit, the Naki, who lures people to their watery graves. In the early days of Watery's history, this very well was where Ilmari Huatari hid the bodies of his victims with the help of his brother Jacopi Huatari. It was only after Ilmari murdered his own brother that their gruesome acts came to light. But was it madness or the spirit of Naki possessing Ilmari that drove him to murder, like he himself believed? Is there more to this well than meets the eye? I'm all Greg. Metal made out of bears. Okay. A weird place of power. An altered item, mayhaps. We can't go in. Thank goodness. Hall of the Kalevala Knights. That's what they were wearing on their jackets. Can we go in?
Can't be opened on this side.
No. Where's the Espresso Express? Oh. Where actually is it though? Is this it? Is this the Espresso Express? I thought it was a roller coaster. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry guys. That is terrible. At least you leave some meds. Are you kidding? We can turn it on. No, we can't because the generator is off. Where's the generator?
A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it.
I don't have a fuse already, do I? No, we used one. Okay, fine. Cool. Okay, so if we find a fuse, we can turn the ride on. Don't know why we want to right now, but maybe we'll find something. Okay, so I think we want to go towards the percolator, which is this way. When you ask, Mayor Seta will speak.
When you ask, Mayor Seta will speak.
What did the other one say? What is that? Okay. Mocha the Moose. Mocha is around 6 years old. A moosing Mocha facts. Did you know moose can live up to 25 years? Would you like an answer to your question? What the other one said? Yes, you can tell me that. Mocha weighs 820 pounds. Did you know that moose are the largest species of deer in the world? Mocha loves to swim. Did you know that moose can dive up to 20 feet underwater? Oh, I can check this in the mine place? Okay, I will do that. Mocha's favourite drink is coffee. Is it, though? Did you know that Mocha is the only known moose with a caffeine addiction? Why did you do that? One morning during Coffee World's construction, a wounded moose was discovered and taking shelter inside the Fresh Pot gift shop. Though limping from a leg injury, the wily moose proved too quick for wildlife rescue. After a long and unsuccessful chase, everyone stopped for a much-needed coffee break, brewing up some of the Coffee World's finest. Before the first cup was poured, the moose appeared, drawn by the delicious aroma. He allowed himself to be treated in exchange for a steaming mug of what is now known as Mocha's signature blend. Since then, Mocha the Moose has become a beloved fixture of Coffee World, welcoming guests from across the country as well as personally taste testing each of our roasts to give them the Mocha seal of approval. But you killed him, apparently. Someone said they killed him. Balloons are terrifying. Right. Where do I see the posters? They're not a case file, are they? Or are they? No. Trail of the Cult, though. We do have something new here. Gift shop door is locked. Getting inside the gift shop. Another cult stash in the watery area. In your watery area. More warnings inside. People must break into these fairly frequently. I mean, if you give them really not that difficult hints about what the codes are, then of course they're going to get broken into. I'm not seeing a place that might involve the mayor posters, unless they're on the wall somewhere that I've missed. I don't think... Oh, look, here they are. Oh, I see. Stand up for justice. Will speak. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, it's a different door. I know I can just press circle, but I wasn't by the door, so I wanted to use it. But it was the wrong one. See you latte. Did I not go to the percolator? Did I miss the percolator? Oh shit, yes it is. Thank you, Amy. Fuck's sake, that's really annoying. I need to do something about that. I also need to do something about this. I need to make it go big. I need an alert telling me when my bitrate drops. Can I do that on Windows? Is there something that will help me with that? Oh look, the trailer park. Okay, but we need the key first, right? Lost cat. Aha, safe place. Lovely. Quite sure why we need it. Bowling Row. $3, 3 strikes, break a row to win. Wow! They are stuck! Absolute waste of 2 bullets.
Jesus! Calm down, Saga.
No, that's
It's just a pot of coffee.
Yeah, but it is terrifying. Right, it's time to run some ads. We've been at this an hour, so when we come back, we'll continue exploring the delightful coffee world. In the meantime, if you did have a brief service interruption, would recommend refreshing so that you are at the right time. And I will try and remember in about an hour to pause my backup again. See you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back. I have shifted to the left of the frame. Let me shift back. There we go. Hi. You lost the game. Oh well, never mind. We're exploring Coffee World. The delight. The best coffee place in the world. Apparently. Balloon pop. Hit a balloon to win. What's this? Oh look, arrows. It's true. true. Of course, I forgot we could do this, couldn't we? I don't get anything for that? Come on. See you, Mendy. Thanks for stopping by. Oops, come on.
What kind of exercise does Coffee do? French presses.
French presses. 3 matches. What? What's this game? Oh, it's the... Okay. Yeah, stop it now. Oh, this is the percolator. Okay. Pop all the balloons. I'm not going to pop them all. That's quite a lot to ask. Stop. Also, I need to pick up my arrows. And I don't know where that just went.
Thank God.
Haha! Okay, we can take that out of there. That's just the cassette player taped onto the back of it. Oh god, it's so low tech. Now I just have that. Okay, so this is the percolator. Oh shit! Oh, you bitch! God damn it, I had the wrong weapon. The wrong weapon. Shit! Quickly, 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 please! Please, please, please! Bollocks! That took me by surprise. I wasn't ready for that. Right, switch weapons. Shotgun. What the flare? I mean, it's pretty bright in here. I'm surprised they can be around.
Okay, then.
Did I just blast his head off? Yeah. Not quite. Didn't quite blast his entire head off. You fucker. You fucker. There you go. Quickly, 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 please! You staying down now? Yep, okay. What about you up there? Are you also... Oh, is that you the same dude? Okay. In the bag. I can't see. Reload. I was expecting to maybe find like a screwdriver here. Oh, here we go.
Always good to have a screwdriver.
So now we can get into the hut, I think. We jimmy it open. Which way is... God damn it. What the fuck? You bitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! R2, ignite flare, ignite flare. There we go. Quickly, 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 quickly run over this way. Shotgun. Reload. Quick, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, heal. Heal, 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 heal. Okay. No, 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 no. Quicker than that, quicker than that. No! Oh my god, it takes so long to heal. Okay. Okay. Right, that did not go especially well. Might just try with a regular gun. I think I'm better being able to get more shots off than having to wait for the reload. I thought I turned that off. I did turn that off. How are you still...
We're out of Bright Falls blend.
Oh my god, how many shots do you take? Fuck you. I'm in trouble, 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 I'm in trouble.
Fishing was drying up.
Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. What the fuck? Quickly. My god, it takes you so long to reload! Fuck you. Oh, you absolute bitch. Fuck.
A woman?
Okay.
Yeah, it is a woman. A woman. Okay. Let's jimmy this open. Oh, they take so many hits with the gun. Where's the... Is it this way? Yes, okay. Screwdriver.
Now where is that safe?
See, the t-shirts are actually alright. The merch looks alright as well. They spent all the money on merchandising rather than the actual park.
I guess a toy knife will do.
Okay. Is that going to be any help to me at all?
Locked.
Why did you change the damn password again? I thought
What
it
would
was
Gilmore
look
use
out,
for
fix a
code?
supplier. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid? Calm down, this one's easy. Tracker lookout cleaner. Tracker lookout cleaner. What does that mean? Hey Yulmo, heads up, got another angry voicemail from a parent about her kid poking himself in the eye with one of the souvenir puckos. Whose grand idea was it to sell kids plastic knives in a coffee-themed amusement park anyway? Oh right, it was yours. Well, they're not getting on particularly well. Jeff, I need another moose favour. Marco was doing just fine, but he even got a glowing vet report, and then bam, they say it was a heart attack. I'm not blaming you. Maybe you just had a bad tick and no tolerance for stimulants either. Feeding him coffee. We're telling the kids that Mocker's taking a little vacation, but could really use your help ASAP to maintain continuity. Do you have any more in stock? Just been replacing him? Liars. I'll have that stuff, please. Oh, is that a page? That looks like a heavily rewritten page. Coffee World attacked.
Sorry, we're out of Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More coffee coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee World is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted, and then she was falling down, down, down into the shaft. The darkness opened up to swallow her.
Smiled until her face hurt was added, and the whole bit was scribbled out. Okay. I mean, they really should have covered the well up, at least with like glass or something. Right, so there's something around here that's going to be a clue, or we've got the clue. We need the thing that it actually refers to now. Code is down there. Read that already. Okay, so what does that mean? What was it? Where do I find that document? It's not going to be manuscript pages, is it? Caseboard? The story for later. The gift shop safe is locked. Safe combo. Don't think a screwdriver will work on this one. A hint Ilmo left for the safe code. Tracker lookout cleaner. Okay, that's gonna be I don't know what that is now. Oh, come on, come on. Okay.
Coffee World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now.
Cleaner is janitor. Wait, what does this say? Just collect.
Photos have
Oh, right.
stickers on them.
They do have stickers on them. Oh, okay, so it's not just about the position. Remember to bring in your liability forms for Tuesday's Bring Your Dog to Coffee World Day. Congratulations to Thomas for completing his first year at Coffee World. As usual, this work anniversary earns you a free packet of freshly ground coffee. The percolator is unfortunately undergoing maintenance, but don't worry, we'll fix it as soon as possible. Okay. Tracker lookout cleaner. So tracker, I guess, might be lost and found. Lookout security, maybe, and then janitor cleaner. Just come back in, and Wolfman's comment, pop all the balloons, I read in the cadence of the Stop All the Clocks poem. I don't think... What's the Stop All the Clocks poem? Let's go back to the board and add this on. Stickers indicate how many years employees have worked. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be the same thing. The one they read at funerals? I don't think I know it. No two employees share the same responsibilities. Yes, so it's tracker, lookout, cleaner. So if we say tracker, lookout, cleaner, we'll go 1, 4, 6. Let's try that. Nailed it. I'm a bloody genius.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the cult.
Investigate my trailer. Find out what happened to my child. How do I get out of here? Which way is out? Okay. Oh, I need to... I can go via the well. Can I? Or not quite? Yeah, so the front... I'm going to go through the front. So, forward and right. Is this the way out? No. Exit. Okay, and the trailer park is just opposite. Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. And also a writer. I did not mean to press that. That's a waste.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here.
Better be
On your toes, Saga.
loaded. Ah, quick save. Okay. Well, there's not a lot we can do in there. Ah, another poster. Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions.
Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions.
Rough. What's the poster? Lost cat. My name is Tibbles. I went missing on 8/19, was last seen in the vicinity of Oh Dear Diner. Please keep an eye out for me as I'm a very good boy and my human misses me very much. Answers to nothing. Tibbles best boy at gmail.com. Email. Oh, Tibbles. So this is the trailer park, is it? Apparently I used to live here. So goes the story. The old gods!
Rain. Must not drink the water.
Oh yeah.
Take a bath. Ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
myself.
Oh no!
Don't know how to fight it.
No! Don't let it in!
We're too old now.
No!
I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
Okay.
Sweetie pie, right on time.
Scare them off.
Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story.
Have agency.
Hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here?
How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. It's so good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin.
Excellent.
And this is your long-lost Murfrad, Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the old father.
Of course, Anderson.
Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
You have things to do, sweetie pie.
Yes.
We don't want to keep you from your business.
Why didn't I make that
You can
connection
come
before?
see us anytime at our resting place, Valhalla Nursing Home.
Yeah, you're meant to be on the bus. Your name is Anderson?
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard.
Take
That's
control.
our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that. Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse-inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence?
I think not.
Did the horror story change their names to match mine?
If it did, it was a while ago. Probably more likely. Anyway, you've been drinking, I see.
It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our
Drink.
little Saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks.
I was proud of myself for figuring out this connection before the game launched. So if he is a grandfather, who would a father be? I mean, well, I guess because we don't know. We don't know whose kid is theirs that would be her parent. I mean, immediately I'm thinking that maybe Mr. Dorr is somehow her father and their daughter would be her mother, but we don't know. About the cult of the tree.
Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the bottle. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay, never mind.
Know where the trailer is?
So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
I also saw the diamond there, which indicates lunchbox nearby or something unusual.
Do you think we missed Audie's show? Who cares? That depressing tango shit is bad for your head, bro. Too much truth in it. Drags me down. Heroes Tango is uplifting. Music for the soul.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. 7 fragments. That's generous. That might actually be enough to get us an upgrade now. But first we'll add it to the case board. Fact versus fiction. Odin claims he is my granduncle and that Tor is my grandfather. My life in Watery. How does it not go there? Which parts are false? There we go. Connection to Tor and Odin. Tor and Odin have the same last name as me. Not exactly an uncommon surname, though. Tor, Odin, Freya. Saga. We all have Norse names, too. Freya. I'm assuming Freya is her mother. I don't think we've known about Freya before, have we?
Sure.
Mom never talked about her family. Okay, so it is. Which leaves the father. But who the fuck is Mr. Dorr? Who left? No. Watery area. Here we go. There were some positive affirmations inside. Cute. I don't suppose... Oh, you do have a profiling opportunity. The Coskellas. The safe. Okay.
I need to open the safe.
We've done that already, though.
What's the combination?
Oh, okay.
People hate the puzzles, Ilma. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Jaakko. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
We know. We've done it already. Can't profile the Andersons. Before we go in there, though, is there anything else worth having a look at? Oh, look, more flooding. Oh, jeez. How has this happened? Rain, I suppose. There's a car there. American flag. Wasn't expecting that to open.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's
sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No. Lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't...
So you didn't try the jerky. Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo.
Oh,
and
no.
Who eats all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off.
Unless she did die and was rewritten. Dear Mom, as promised, I'm writing to you now that we've settled in. We're doing great and busy as ever. The big city. Jim's working hard and landed a promotion. We're going to celebrate by going to a hot new restaurant that Connie recommended. Laura's doing well in school. She'll have a pick of any college with the grades she's getting. So proud of my little girl. I've been busy making our apartment into a home, training staff and shopping for furniture. Who knew that finding a decent chaise longue would be so hard? All going well. Don't you worry about us. Hope all is going with you too. Love, Megan. So Megan went off to the big smoke, left Mum and Dad here. Or Mum at least. What the hell have you been doing in here? Mum? Nick your batteries. Or your ammo. Or your gun ammunition. Oddly creepy door. Cool. Okay, what else is there out here? Anything or nothing? I suspect nothing. Been lurking but need to inform you that my brother just messaged me to say that Croc is coming back. Yes, it is. I saw a trailer for it the other day. It is very much remaster rather than remake. They haven't done the Spyro treatment on it. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's gonna be in full resolution at least, and apparently the controls have been improved. So that's fun. That's gonna be fun to play. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. Ba 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 ba. Image you just sent me said soon. Yeah, they haven't put a date on it, I don't think. It is just coming soon.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. Winners of the last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things we can't show on television. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends, propose to your partner, or throw shade at an office colleague. And we don't do just Deerfest. Our floats are a perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your Scenaria. Our floats will punch up any special occasion. But why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers.
I was at Deerfest last year. Floats were pretty good. One of them was a swan.
And that was the people liked it. And there you have it. Award-winning floats now at reduced prices that will knock you off your feet. Order yours today.
We'll buy anything. Hilarious. They clearly had a lot of fun making that. Oh, hi, dear.
You were a handsome deer.
We got time. Blum wants to stay on our good side.
What, the clock? Morning crunch. Okay. Nothing in here. What book are you reading? 10 signals? 10 signals and Morse code. And the snake in the something. Nothing in here to nick. A book, you say? About codes. February. Okay. Right, let's actually do it then, shall we? Let's get into the cabin. Our cabin. Or is it?
Reeks of booze.
Agent
Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you that we are committed to your well-being and will allow you the time needed to recover for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Warm regards, Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Marrow. There was more here. The Plot Chickens. I can collect that because I know you love a good pun.
A pun book from Ilmo.
A pun book, an entire
Are we
book
close
of puns.
in the story?
Guess so.
That might explain some of his behavior.
An architectural murder at the Manor House, an architectural mystery by Margaret Formo. A critical look at a broken system, criminal justice. More books. She likes the books, or at least she a version of her does. Now packing up or unpacking. I imagine, okay, these are all case files, so she's doing some work from home while she's off. I suspect. Anyone would think this game is about an author. What makes you say such a thing? got bullets. That's good. Wow, that's a lot of beer.
Addressed to me.
Addressed to me.
From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories.
Hmm. But what does that mean for your actual child? Washington Power. Amount due on or before February 22nd, 2018, 4802.
This card has Mom's handwriting.
A little bird told me that it's your birthday, so be sure to give yourself some special tweetment. I love you, Logan. Grandma F. F. No, Grandma F. Where's your mother?
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room.
Oh, jeez.
This is getting too real.
Yeah,
too personal.
Yeah.
Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Congratulations to the Bureau's newest recruit, Logan Anderson. You've successfully completed junior agent training 2018.
Bon. Logan used to love her music.
Bon.
The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little.
Okay. Connie Chu, the wildlife of the Pacific Northwest. The Kite Stranger, the very old house. And the ribbon-hearted girl. The very old house, you say? Okay.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carlyvala Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
Well, I think we know where it is.
No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon...
Well, well, well.
Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are!
Something's going on. Cult of the Tree.
Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
We do have a lot of stuff to put on the board, but not right now. Our mind is preoccupied. Yeah, you know what? Let's take that. What's our weaponry like? Let's use the... Let's use the this.
Thornton 2? God damn it. And now they're all taken.
Something strange in my neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Saga Anderson! The FBI! Look both ways before crossing. Hi!
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
I say gate, no water. Gateway! Who are you gonna call? A depressed writer! What the fuck is this motif? Oh! Would you want me to use...
There's your knife.
Why would I do that? What goes in there?
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Investigate the workshop. Load me up with stuff. Anything more to be loaded up with on this side, maybe? Yes. Three batteries now. Okay. It's a big old bowl. Big old bowl. Follow the power cable. Ah, arrows. If that's relevant to a code.
Such a shame.
Wonder if there's something about those. In Night Springs. I've had that song in my head 4 days. When I woke up in the middle of the night last night, it was in my head immediately, and I couldn't get it out of my head. It's incredibly catchy. Do I need the map? I've already got it. When in doubt, throttle it out. License plates. Hey Elmo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. Ah. Okay, I guess we should go and look inside the smiley coffee cup. Thanks everyone for your valuable sauna night. Okay, wait, let's go back to the beginning of this thread. In fact, we should read these from oldest to newest, shouldn't we? I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. Okay, so he's definitely evil. The Coskellas. They are the cult. Do you usually have music in your head? It's pretty much a constant in my brain. Not usually, no. But sometimes a tune does just get absolutely rammed in there and will stay there. Stop it! This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. Object of power? Now, it's interesting that they're using that terminology. Did they just happen to stumble upon the same phrase that is officially used by the Bureau of Control? You want to get drunk in the workshop, fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. There's almost always a song bouncing around me in your head. If I'm not doing anything, there's usually something in there, yeah. If my mind's occupied with something else, I can usually put a song to one side. Sometimes it's the same song for hours. Yep. Sometimes I can have 4 or 5 cycle through within a single minute. I mean, that song has been on my park walks. I've been listening pretty much to the Night Spring song on repeat constantly. And that does help often sometimes. If your song is stuck in your head, to actually listen to it is a good thing to do. Paycheck. Hi, Uncle Ilmo. Hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paycheck from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird. You spilled beer on it. Float work. The DFS floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up somebody's ass if you want me keep making a mess. Ilmo. Sauna night. Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but BYOB. What are you doing in the sauna? Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo, and who would pick mustard over ketchup? Yeah, I'm with Fred. Ilmo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about the ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I'm assuming this means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all condiments are welcome, of course. The song stuck in my head right now is Angus the Prize-Winning Hog. I do not know this song. Okay, they're shady beeps. Nothing? You tease. Okay. So I guess we need to go and find the code in the smiley cup, which I think is around the other side of here. There's the symbol. It's not a code though, is it? I've got dope in my head right now, which is fun when you don't know half the lyrics because they're not in English. Is this not where I'm meant to be looking? I know we need to put a whole... Oh, here we go. What's this? Manuscript page? Yes, it is. Deputies make a grave mistake.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree. A forest.
It's an ocean.
Secret knowledge in a deer mask. The last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Secret knowledge in a deer mask. The last line of defense was added. Okay, so maybe the Cult of the Tree... If they're trying to kill the Taken, then maybe they are not terrible. We've got a lot of case files to put on the wall. However, it's ad time. Once again, we've been going at it for another whole hour. So see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back to Creepy Alan Wake Time. Hi, Mike. Welcome. Hope you're good. We're putting files on the wall. Logan's fictional room contains her actual mementos. That's concerning, isn't it? Will my memories change? Oh, it doesn't go there? Where does it go then?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Maybe Wake can't invent wholly new ideas, has to use what already exists. So maybe he didn't invent the Bureau. Bring it, fucker. This was the Cult of the Tree. Mulligan and Thornton. Photo of Tor and Odin with cultists. Clearly friendly with the Cult of the Tree, not conclusively members. Fact versus fiction. Oh boy, there's a lot here. Yellowed clipping, drowning of Logan Anderson, age 9. Logan's part in the story.
No. Logan's not dead.
Hopefully. Children's book, Nordic Tales and Folklore. Mum gave this to Logan when she was a baby. The stories are a bit scary, but she loved the pictures. This is real. Poster in Logan's room for the musician Bon. Logan loves Bon. Bon, 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 bon. I took her to the concert in DC for her 12th birthday. This isn't fake. Junior FBI agent diploma. It was take your daughter to work day. Logan was maybe 8. This happened. Birthday card from Mum to Logan. Don't recognise the card. Definitely Mum's handwriting. Utility bill addressed to me. My life in Watery. My name dated February 22nd, 2018. Book of pun jokes from Ilmo.
Okay.
I like puns. Letter from Agent Marrow asking me to come back to work. In the story, I took a leave of absence from the Bureau. Out of grief. Yeah, we did all that. Okay, fine. What's this? The biker garage.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
Email says the OOP should stay in the assembly hall. The object of power is the clicker. This is the same photo, the same garage from the photo. Need to be careful. Okay. Doesn't help with the code situation though. Oh, now look at that. That is a pair of triangles that is not overlapping on that box. That one is. The one in the cup is. What did it say? Look inside the smiley coffee cup. Doesn't help me. So 3...
Locked.
Oh shit!
They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Oh, okay. Fine, maybe it does help. They've got a special padlock that's got symbols on it instead of numbers. So I'm assuming if we look inside that, then it's these 3 symbols that we have here. So it's 2 arrows overlapping this way, 2 arrows overlapping that way, and the non-overlapping arrows pointing up and down. They got their own padlocks made. So this is that one. This is that one, and this is that one. Gotcha.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
In Coffee World? It's a bright room. Yeah, I mean, obviously they are responsible for the murder. But what was their motive? If it was to stop the darkness, then... That light switch you found washed up on the lake is not junk, it's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're going to cut its heart out, stick this thing inside and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it'll be just like a ritual. This is going to work. What were they trying to do? I mean, that's how we banished the dark presence before. they're trying to do the same thing.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count locked, unloaded, and ready to go.
This will be handy.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's just going to put them on the map for us.
That's it. This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
The ritual for Taken. Surround the target, subdue them, use hammer or other blunt object, restrain them, carve out their heart, recite the words, put the clicker into their chest, flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Don't want to use the rule of 3 for that. Remember, floodlights on tripods. We need to see what they're doing. Always work in pairs. Everyone please read.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
That's why he came back. So I think the cult are good guys. Not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with the setup. Need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication. Slip-ups like this, which are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better. Not done yet. There's another one here.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
To whoever has been sabotaging lake house equipment, stop it. Raccoons. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it, unless bringing the feds down is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report to the Grand Master. Yeah, they're vigilantes. Well, vigilantes? Not vigilantes. Kinda. It seems as though they've got the same goal as the cult, as the FBC. They've got the same goal as the FBC to stop weird things happening, but obviously different processes and different methodology. Where are we looking at this? Where's this going to go? Maybe in the goal? Admonishing members for sabotaging FBC equipment. Okay. Don't sound like the true believer types. About a ritual being interrupted. Nightingale turned into a monster. They didn't have time to use the clicker. Note dealing the steps of the cult ritual. Consistent with what we found at Nightingale's murder site. No mention of writing in cult's ritual steps. That's
it.
So they didn't put the writing on. I guess it was put on there by scratch. How they got out of the lake in the first place. Note about using the clicker in the cult ritual. They knew the clicker had power. They found it at the lake. Okay, so we're still looking
There's
around.
a basement.
Oh, is there? Okay. Shoebox. Don't think we need that right now. A little quick save. Okay, interesting.
A creepy basement.
Of course it is.
Shit.
Hey! Freeze!
So I wonder if maybe the happenings that are occurring now, maybe even including Wake's exit, was related to the cult failing to subdue Nightingale. And now the darkness is
the clicker.
out.
No! They took it!
What?
They're playing with me. I was so close.
Get the clicker from Mulligan and Thornton. There's profiling to be done. Is that a page?
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here, like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key.
Saga fights taken at the workshop.
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready.
Giant!
You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
We want the same thing, guys. That's an unedited page. Oops. Nope. I wanted to read the other manuscript page. Wasn't there a second page?
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here.
I guess not. There is new cult stuff, though. Board stuff. Cultist room hidden beneath Ilmo's motorcycle club. Who's involved? Yes. The Coskelas. And there's more profiling to be done as well. The clicker was taken from the altar right under our noses.
The clicker was there the whole time. Fucking Mulligan and Thornton.
Fucking Mulligan and Thornton. Secret meeting room under the garage. Okay, profiling. Why did you not tell me? Becoming taken.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
A terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton.
Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them.
Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale.
Yeah, but they hadn't spent 13 years in the lake before they did.
Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination.
Not one tree. A forest. The word.
A secret like this doesn't die.
Cult of the
There
word.
is more than one leader.
Then you've got to redefine leader, haven't you? We can do a weapon upgrade. We've finally got enough. Do I want the pistol? Magazine size increase. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Might just take more bullets, although what can we do with the shotgun? Increases reload speed. Deals increased damage to enemies that are... Yes, we're going to take that one.
In one fluid
Growing
motion,
stronger.
Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the empty hulls flying over her shoulder, and slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
Yes. Good.
They took the clicker into the overlap. How do I get it back?
There's an overlap here in Watery. Just read about it. Oh boy.
Atakan is upstairs.
Oh, good.
This was a trap.
And apparently it's a giant. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. There you are. Reload.
Your might.
Are you down?
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
Okay, that reload speed is much better. Ah, another propane tank. That's not looking great. Destroying darkness souls will reveal the way forward. Yes. Oh, okay. This is a.
Is this the
thing.
parade float the page mentioned?
Ah.
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float.
Right, okay.
Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's a parade float. But it's incomplete.
Makes perfect sense. Oh, we've got another thing. Right, yes, this is that page.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
Parade float needs, I think we know what it needs, various bits. We've already got one of them. We got the knife. Now, oh boy, this has been heavily edited.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page.
Wait.
The first page that they had found.
This
Not
is
the
old.
last. The first step down.
This is well old. What? Oh, the Cuscala's parade float. There we go. You can do that, Scratch? Just entirely take away the entire page? That's more than editing.
Ilmo stood in front of the parade float, turned dramatically to his crew. Now, imagine the murderer's arms moving. Stab, 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 and then Naki laughing. Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe, not us. This monument to Watery's history, this work of art will sweep this year's awards. The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
Did it also have the power to let the dark presence out?
What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together. This is one disturbing parade float.
Because it's written by Scratch. Swung the knife, stabbing again and again.
Stabbing. again and again.
Yeah, we did that bit.
That must mean the arm's supposed to move.
The arm is supposed to move. Okay. Mask. I see.
How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't?
So we need to pick up a mask. Already done the knife. Oh, okay. We need to put a... Oh, wait. Can we... We have a cassette tape. I'm not sure it's the right cassette tape.
Some creepy laughing for atmosphere?
Sure. Okay. We'll go with that. So we need a mask. Is that the only thing we need? Oh my god. It's fucking terrifying! Right, where do I get a mask from? Fun! Oh god, I wish I hadn't put that in yet. Didn't have to do that right then. Oh, look.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Yep, here we are. It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. Maybe these were left by Saga. Not by Saga, by Logan.
You're back with Pat Maine, and we've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today?
Hey there, Pat. Doing just fine. I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be on with you today.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, Terry. Now, I hear you're doing something special for Deerfest. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm crafting a selection of custom basswood cuckoo clocks, but the real special sauce is when it's cuckoo time and you're expecting a bird to pop out for a chirp. Out comes a big old deer.
Well, that's just neat.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Real neat. That's gonna have the tourists tickled pink. And I hear you're selling these at the Sunday market. So make sure to say hello to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, while you're there, all right? Terry, you...
Who is not
still
dead.
there?
Yeah, still here. I'm just... Geez, Pat, I'm sorry to tell you this. I thought you heard Wendy's dead.
Oh, boy.
Who is dead?
That's a strange joke you're playing there, Terry.
No, it's... I'm sorry, Pat. You know all that FBI business. Wendy was one of those bodies they found.
Well, that's just not possible, Terry. Wendy stopped by this morning with 3 flavors of beef jerky. She brought me the smoked hickory and the teriyaki and then what was that other one?
I'm real sorry, Pat.
What was that other one? She was just talking about this just hours ago. Smoked hickory, teriyaki, and... Hickory teriyaki! Thanks, Tapio. It's just a bit of a strange joke, Terry. Did Yako and Elmo put you up to this?
Pat.
Well, somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure. Terry, thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see those Deerfest cuckoos at the market. Wendy will be there with her beef jerky as always, and we'll be back after this.
So maybe there are some people who are not affected by the writing, who have different memories. We need a mask.
So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing.
The one I
mask is the only
need!
one without a location listed.
Fuck's sake.
I can't make out what it says.
God damn it.
Gift shop. Easy.
Yep, we've got all these already.
Espresso Express. Got it.
Oh, we actually don't have the motor control circuit
Fair
board. We
Trade
need that
Fun
one.
Zone.
We've got the tape. Yeah, we need the okay, so Espresso Express we can get the circuit board from. So let's go do that. Oh good. Did she just shout plastic deer, Matt? The Espresso Express is where we need to be. Now, apparently there's a circuit board we can nick from here somewhere. Is this going to be? Oh, maybe we need to get the fuse to turn it on before we can do that, maybe. That is what... Yeah, there was a thing down here, wasn't there? Look for a fuse. Oh, in the workshop. Okay. Thank you, game. Oops. Fuse, you say? Where might there be a fuse around here? Nope. That's bullets. That's bullets. Not seeing no fuses. Fuses. Well, those drawers open. Mask! Can I have that mask? There's a mask right there! Come on! I mean, I've had a look around. Can I see no fuses? I mean, I see live wires. That doesn't especially help me. Can't take a fuse from that fuse box. Where the bloody hell are the fuses? Where the bloody hell are fuses? Someone's nicked all the fuses. I'm lost. Why are there no fuses here? Come on, there's got to be a fuse in here, surely. Oh, what's this? Okay, another bottle of stuff. Not a fuse. They're all so empty! All the boxes. Maybe there's one around. What did it say? Look for a fuse in the workshop. So I'd assume it's actually inside. As opposed to being around here.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Can't use the screwdriver either. Stop laughing! We should never put that in there. Oh, come on. Where is it? A minute. Found the lunchbox already. I'm not missing anything in the... Oh, there is more case file stuff. Oh, just the lunchboxes. Okay, fine. In the watery area? Do they think I'm the protagonist? Apparently there's... is there more? Apparently so, but I'm not sure what. None of the things is... Oh, is this the one that I can't do yet? No, did I? I thought I did that. Trail of the Cult. Oh, wow, I got loads here. Why is this not... Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Fine, this is all these. Circuit board. Buko. We did that one already.
Yes.
Yes. Moose.
Skull mask. Oh, we can profile for that. Okay. And that is related to the mask. Character needs a mask.
The float killer isn't wearing a mask.
But
Maybe
they
he
should
needs one.
be. And the knife we've already found. Swung the knife. Okay, that'll be the moving bit. There we go.
Should the characters be moving?
Thank you, Pippin, for the squeaky voice. Okay, let's profile for this mask. The Koskelas.
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Moose Skull mask is.
But how do we get in touch with Mulligan and Thornton? The deputies. Let's ask them on the hotline.
The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master.
We resurrected the moose.
Mistake is never a mistake.
We're gonna have to defeat the moose.
Get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know.
Right, but how?
Where is the mask?
Go ahead and bleach it. Real powder him. The maw of the crown we will. Show the bitch who's boss.
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
Totally normal sentence. They murdered someone, dumped the body in the well. They were responsible for the moose skull. Okay. How am I? Hi, V. Cassens.
Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World.
Not too
I know
bad.
the moose skull will be there.
A little bit tired. I didn't sleep particularly well last night. In
It's
fact,
here.
I was considering maybe
I knew it would be. I made them
ending-
show me.
I was trying to get to the end of the chapter, but I'm not sure it's. I'm
Now
not
I need to bring the
sure
mask to the
it's,
float.
Coming. How's things with you? Okay, so the last thing we need, we need to
The moose skull goes here, obviously.
And now we need a fuse, which is impossible to find. Good to hear. For a decent chunk of the day today, I thought it was Wednesday. But it wasn't. It was Tuesday. There's still most of the week left. Yay. Fuse! Give me a fuse! My god! So annoying. Wow, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Pie. Pie. We're going to be dressed up for Halloween. Wasn't planning on it. We're going to do a we are doing a stream on Halloween, but it's a Thursday lunchtime Fall Guys stream. It's not going to be the spookiest of things. So I don't know. I might just put a like I said the other day, I might just put a hat on and call that my costume. Are you going out? Where the fuck is this fuse? What kind of hat? My Viking hat, probably. It's kind of the only costume I have. Probably staying in, dressing up and staying in to welcome the trick-or-treaters. Do you have a go-to costume, or are you dressing up specially? You're making something. Where the fuck? I'm getting pissed off with this now. Where's the fuse? Well. The mask was at the well.
The moose mask appeared on the well.
Appeared. Greg? Are you still here? Please tell me where this fuse is. I've walked around this place about 10 times now and I haven't found any fuses. And apparently it's in here, according to the quest marker. Should I make it official?
Ladies and gentlemen, the streamer has turned on the backseat gaming light. If you would like to assist him in this particular problem, please speak up now.
Where the bloody hell is the fuse? How does a building with this much electronics in it, this many electronics in it, many, have no fuses? If anyone else wants to Google as well, that would also be fine. What's your costume, V. Cousins? Nordic mythology. Do not unplug the lamp. That's the save point. What's this? Have we read these?
This is one weird cult.
We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree, a spruce tree. Keep them out, keep them safe. Together we are a forest. Cult of the tree.
Rose.
Oh, this is a control document.
She's that waitress from the diner.
Oh, hello. They've been monitoring her. Leaves home in car. Arrives at Oh Dear Diner. Opens restaurant. Spills a cup of coffee. Stares at coffee puddle and seems suddenly delighted. Begins talking animatedly to the puddle. Observer not in diner did not hear. Goes on break. Back from break. Ate a sandwich and wrote a notebook. What section chapter are we on? I think it's return 3, I think. Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. Leaves Oh Dear Diner on foot, stops at pier and writes in notebook. Stares at clouds, becomes upset, shaking her head and speaking up at the sky, not close enough to hear. Leaves pier, arrives at car, enters, arrives home, watches TV, cooks dinner. Mac and cheese, watches TV while eating, goes to bed, reads the sudden stop, turns off light. Okay. And what's this? Observation report, subject the Cult of the Tree. Intermittent surveillance of the para-criminal group known as the Cult of the Tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation unit recommends the Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See file 8521-1027 for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate a shared area. Addendum: recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance, no arrest due to prioritization of resources. You were right. Hang on. There's a handwritten note there. You were right. The sneaky fuckers are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Nice. How did you get that? Cult of the Tree. Report on Rose. Why is this a Rose thing? So why is this a cult thing? Who's involved? She's not involved in the cult. Is she? Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the Cult of the Tree. Triangle symbol. That's what it's meant to be. A tree. Oh, really? I mean, most of the time, but sometimes it's with the triangles inverted. It's symbols. Cult symbols.
Makes sense.
It's the get the clicker for. It's the complete the overlap ritual. Get the clicker from Mulligan and Thornton. Look for a fuse in the Calavat. What we need to search for is fuse in Calavalonite's workshop. That's what we need, and it's what we are struggling to find. Here I go again with another walk around the building. Another fruitless walk around the building. Once again, not finding any fuses or open drawers. Search fucking everywhere! My god, I'm so annoyed at this. Has anyone found it yet? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so bored of this right now. They don't exist. There are no fuses in here. What's the name of your location? Kalevala Knights Workshop. Like that. Need to find out where the fuse is. Look for a fuse. In the Kalevala Knights Workshop. It's not the Witch's Hut, no. It's the Kalevala Knights Workshop. It helps the fuse is for the Espresso Express. After opening the locked door, players will find themselves in a break room. They can make a manual save. There's a fuse on top of the table. Are you kidding me? Bullshit is there. We've looked there so many times. In the break room. There's a fuse on top of the table. Where? My god.
A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso
Fucking
Express working.
Stupid. Locked door in office by small blue drawers. Yeah, we got that. It was that door. Apparently it was just right there on the table the entire time. And I definitely walked around that table a bunch. Livid. This way. It's easy when you know the answers. Right, we're going down this way. Fuse. Go. The thing is, we only want this for a circuit board, apparently. So sure, Google it, then find it myself. Alas, no.
There we go.
Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Down where? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, that's not helped, does it? How am I meant to work out when to stop it? It takes forever to stop. I mean, alright, so I need to jump down there, do I? That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Where is it now? Really? There's my circuit board.
Shit!
Uh-oh. How do we get out of here now?
Writing that.
Oh, cool. There's another way out. Okay, great. Well, yeah. Let's get away from this. I just realised that V Caston's replied to my message that I said ages ago. Tiffany Valentine from Bride of Chucky. Oh, hello. Shit. No, 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 no. Get into the light, get into the light, get into the light. Into the light. Oh god, that was close. You shit. You shit! Okay. Right then. Let's go in. Where do I put the circuit board? Where does it go? Oh, there.
A little something to get those arms moving. Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes.
Yes, let's. Into the overlap. Oh, I see. It's in the well. Defeat Mulligan and Thornton.
Where am I?
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if I have it in me to do a boss fight right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there and start tomorrow's stream with that fight. Sound good? Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. Because I need to eat. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I think the words game is really, really early on, and I do want to end. Sorry, not today. Not today, because it was a fail in the earlier on in the stream. I'm surprisingly tired. Been a long one, 4.5 hours. Goodness me. Sleepy time. Sleepy time, eaty time. That's what we're gonna do. There's also no one on really that I'm desperate to raid, so I think we might just leave it there. If that's okay with you. That was a pretty good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Don't let the darkness get you. Good night.